So when you guys do your outreach, and like you're saying with like your different things, um, and like you're saying like you have different contractors, other people like that come and work on your stuff. Was that the original plan, or it was just like that was something again that just went hand in hand?
Okay.
I think it's for outreach side, it's really part of the culture of Soma.
Mm-hmm.
It's been built in. It took a while to build up towards that, but now it's part of who we are completely, right? So we have both the work we're doing, right, the day to day and the people we work with, but we also are working with a bunch of others and really trying to build kingdom basically within arts and entertainment. So
Nice.
So have you had people like he was talking about, independent artists or programmers, etc., come in that maybe don't have the same faith as y'all? Have you seen them? Basically, have they seen it? Like, have they seen that you're different? Has there been an impact made? Has there been any stories of, hey, they came in and like, man, y'all are different. This is a different kind of place I never worked at. That kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
I think I could probably talk to that
mm-hmm.
myself. So when I met Chris, it was at CGDC, and gosh, it was probably a decade ago.
That sounds right.
And so that's when I had heard of Soma Games, and CGDC was a group of people that kind of, like, in my opinion, were like, they had their day job and then their side job kind of was like, hey, I'm going to make my own little game, in the early 2000s kind of thing, and so I kept going back to CGDC year after year, and this is no offense to Soma, but I was like, wow, they're still alive, like, what's going on here, because most game companies will fold after a couple of years, kind of thing, and that's a testament to Soma in itself, that like you've been going. Soma Games has been going for like 12, 13 years.
2009 was our first code. Like our first game was out in 2009, so it's going on 15 by that measure.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. And so, as an outsider looking in, kind of thing, I was like, wow, this is pretty neat. And I was living up in Seattle and came down to visit and was able to, just have a day in the life pretty much at Soma Games. And I was like, this is trippy, because I've been in game studios around the country, nothing like this, to where we will have scrum and pray, and, talk about God. And I was like, wow, this is great, kind of thing. So yeah, it's very different. And I think, anybody that comes in is going to be like, wow, this is a unique place, what they're doing. So
that's what we've heard a lot from those we do work with that are more contractors and not full-time. The ones that are part-time, that are either online. We've had a few contractors in person, but most of them are online. So a lot of that, especially the ones we're working with regularly for a season, usually that's the comment. Oh, you guys are different. Why are you guys so nice?
Right.
Like, that's just different. We don't work with that before. And so that's the main comment. I think one of my favorite stories, though, just came out recently. We were working with a gentleman. His name's Wayne. Wayne actually finished up his military career, but he ended up with not being able to sleep, narcolepsy, from that career. And he's trying to get back into normal society and normal work, and he just can't do it. It's just very difficult. Nobody's able to work with that condition that he was going through. And I think he's overcome it to a degree, but not 100%. But we engaged with them and started to have him do work, but it was on his schedule. We really worked with his schedule and such. And we just reconnected with him about a week or two ago.
And we'd lost, not that we lost track of him, but like 5-6 years. It'd been a while since we'd seen him.
It's been a bit. And then he had gone off and he had completely gotten into full development and was programming. He's a tech artist programmer.
Nice.
And really started gushing over kind of his experience with Soma. Really changed and brought him back into being able to work again, just because of the the grace given to him and the adjusting to fitting what his need was. So I think that was the recent story that was very impactful, and really helped shift him back into a normal work again. So
Yeah, I'll tell you another story. Coming back from Imladris last year, I had this one young lady who's a very successful business lady. She's got she's got a great app on the App Store. She's just raising, I don't know, what was it, $12 million? Like she's killing it. She's out there. But she comes to the conference, and at the end of it, she's like, I don't think I've ever experienced unconditional love until I went to this event. I don't even know what to do with this. But thank you. And I'm going to cry now. And she, like, you bet.
Wow. It's awesome to be able to hear those testimonies coming out of something like that, for sure.